Most of my in-person students are adult learners, and it doesn't matter whether they are beginners or working professionals. They all have the same question, which is, what do I practice when I don't have time to practice everything? One of the first exercises that we do is we go through and we prioritize. We basically map out three things: our goals, the skills that we need in order to reach those goals, and then the actions that we can take every day or every practice session to get those skills. So the very first thing is to set yourself a goal. Now, for a majority of my students, it's some variation of, I want to be able to play my favorite song or songs, either with the record or with other people. When it comes to skills, we then need to have a look at the things that we need to be able to do to reach those goals. So if we have a look at the goal of, I want to be able to play my favorite song with other people, skills that you might need might include, I need to be able to play in time. I need to be able to read a chord chart so that we're all playing the same thing. It's all of those small things that you need to be able to do in order to reach that goal. The third part of this is actions. What are the things that I can practice? What are the things that I can work on in order to get the skills that I need? If in the list of skills, it's things like, I need to be able to play in time. One thing that we can do is we can work on our timing through exercises with a metronome or a slowed down backing track. If it's, I need to be able to follow a chord chart, then maybe it's learning songs or listening to songs whilst you follow a chord chart to get all that knowledge. Actions are the small things that you can do every single practice session to get the skills you need in order to reach your goals. Once you've sorted out your goals, the skills that you need, and then the actions you're going to take, that's how you build a practice routine. I am a huge fan of short, focused practice routines. Small, concentrated blocks of practice where we focus on one or two things is really the key to getting better at an instrument. It's these small incremental gains that build up over time. The other thing to factor into any practice regime is just some free-flowing creative time. It doesn't matter whether you are a beginner or a working professional. You need to factor in some unstructured playtime. We call it playing an instrument for a reason. And there's some really good revelations and understanding that can come from an instrument just from exploring it with no real boundaries or barriers. So to sum up, if you're looking at prioritizing your own practice and wondering, what do I practice with the limited time that I've got? Remember, set yourself a goal, look at the skills you need in order to reach those goals, and then turn them into daily actions that form up your practice routine. I hope this gave you some ideas on how to build your own practice routine and wade through the sea of information that's currently available online. If you found this helpful, like, subscribe, it all really helps the channel out, and I'll see you here next time.